Yeah, I would echo that. I mean, there was definitely this very authentic feeling like I was legitimately scared when I was picking the cotton, that I was going to get in trouble. I was like, oh my god, because I found a piece of straw in my bag, and so I like ripped it out really quick because I was really scared. I was really scared. But yeah, I mean, I think it's good for us to. I think I liked that it traced throughout different parts of history. I think it's good to really give that breadth of how things have changed throughout the years, or not changed, but they've taken different form, I guess. Okay. Is the word I was looking for.
Me, the best feeling was the first one, and then being taken on a ship and then taken off, and then having the name ripped down, and then like just realizing that the confusion of having what you thought where you were and then trying to be disoriented and then kind of migrating through that historically, I think was helpful. I'm just kind of curious, I guess, if it can be a discourse, like why it ended with the courtroom hearing and sentence and then to the debriefing. I don't know if that's strategic and then we're going to get to that, but I think that's like an interesting transition.
Was more predictable.
This caught me off guard. I was seriously pissed off by this. The fucking bucket. That upset me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's probably my favorite scene out of all of it.
Cool.
But auctioned off was very good. How you brought it to being more realistic, more physical. I think it should have been more in your face than it was. As people, just a little bit more in your face than it was. I think they kind of let it slack a little bit, but otherwise, no, it was great. It was really good.
So you thought they actually could have been more physical?
Through it, I was thinking, I wish all faculty, staff, and students could experience this. And because I'm the eldest person in this group and sort of closest to the, I mean, it hit home, powerful.
And I like that that the students didn't, they didn't change anything because they recognize people. They still act, So Wanda or myself, or any of us, just because they see us and they know us, they did not change, the attitude about it, or laugh, or treated me like a slave. Get on up there, big Negro, and it didn't matter if I was Central or anybody else. And I appreciate that they stayed true to making the educational experience a good one. So job well done.
Am I speaking now?
Yeah, I'm kind of moving throughout, so feel free.
I definitely thoroughly enjoyed the event, and being someone that took part in the early planning process of the event, it definitely is very, very fruitful for me to get to see it come to life, to know in terms of how it started off in the planning process and everything, to see where it is and what it is. And I have to share the same sentiments that Dr. Everett shared in terms of I wish and I hope and I pray that as you guys continue throughout the evening that more people, all students, get the chance to attend. And to be frank, I hope that more white students, and I shouldn't say white, but specifically white too, but non-black and African-American students have a chance to attend. Because while it's still just as powerful for anyone that's able to attend, I think it's a very, very important lesson in history that some may not even be mindful of at all times, whereas, in theory, some black people that have a background and that know their own history, things like that, so we want you to be mindful of these things a little bit more than someone that isn't. So I enjoyed it in that respect.
And to piggyback off of what everyone said, just an amazing, absolutely outstanding program, and I appreciate that I got to experience it, and cannot express my gratitude for you guys for putting it on.
Yeah, it's definitely one thing to read about this type of stuff in a textbook or to have, a teacher standing up there talking about it, but it's definitely a whole nother thing to experience it yourself. And so for me, that was just really powerful.
This is created by Drake students. This is original, authentic, or is it part of a traveling troupe? And this was really this is powerful.
Blown away by it.
Wow.
Yep. that it is. It's all Drake students. We're not getting paid for this.
And some high school students as well.
High school students from local Des Moines community high schools. So Roosevelt, Hoover, and East are and or Lincoln. So
Is the TD covering this?
I think there was a small story that was done.
They'll have some video. They'll have some video.
So apparently, like, we've got some media sources on it, but and there was a soft release, but
And then one other question. I hope this just won't be during Black History Month. This is something that's powerful year-round and not just waiting. I'm not saying that you all have to take time out of your busy schedules, but this is, wow. I'm just trying to think of different ways that this can be
integrated.
Yeah. If I were teaching a class this semester, this would be something that I would have students and be engaged in this.